Last guesting nyo lang.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Conversations with RD Abelio. Today, we are still on the topic of time management, but for this particular episode, we're going to be talking about perfect time. Hindi ba kayo napapagod paminsan? Kasi sometimes it's hard to keep up with the youth, di ba?
Yeah, that's why it's also important to make time for your rest. I think that's one of the things that I learned then throughout 6 years. Even nung hindi pa po kasi kami full-time, rara di ba? Pero nung full-time kami, rara pa din, pero parang, wait lang. so parang I'm convinced that kung kaya mo mag-make time sa pag-reach out, sa pagplano, strategic planning, sa pag-time mo sa asawa mo, sa pamilya mo, kaya mo rin mag-make time sa rest mo. Because how can you do that, diba? How can you serve, how can you reach if yung katawang tao mo ay pagod na pagod na.
Correct.
Yeah, so I think, we really have to make time for rest.
Yeah.
Ngayon, recently, napanood ko yung educational video. Alam ko na to nung college pa ako, Kuya RD, na dapat, kasi promotor ako ng basta 6 to 8 hours meron kang tulog. Okay na yun, kahit 1 a.m. ka matulog, ganyan. Pero, nung napanood ko yung mga educational video sa YouTube at the same time, yung napag-aralan ko nung college, na I really need to discipline myself na matulog ng 10 p.m. Ganun talaga kasi it starts to regenerate. The cells are starting to regenerate that very time.
Correct.
So, yun yung top 1 ko ngayon. Mag-make time for my rest.
Yeah, correct. How do you keep up running?
As a go-getter, being raised in the city of Makati.
Yeah.
Go. Sobrang ako, Kuya RD, ako yung type of person na work talaga, hustle talaga. Kasi from where I grew up then, parang if you don't hustle, you won't go anywhere. So that was my narrative. And so when I entered full-time ministry, nadala ko din siya. Especially being in a cutthroat corporate job din, diba? Na parang if hindi ka mag-perform, maaalis ka talaga or parang hindi ka mapopromote, ganyan. So when I entered full-time ministry, parang nadala ko din yun. Na parang, bakit nagpapahinga? Madami pa tayong mga estudyante na i-reach out. Ay, bakit ganyan lang yung gagawin natin? Parang on top of what we do, may ginagawa pa akong iba, ganon. So, and I realized, sorry. Magpipray. I realized na it's not parang if you want sustainability in what you do, it's important to really rest. Or in our terms, it's Sabbath, to honor your Sabbath.
Right.
And there was a book na binigay sa atin ni Pastor Dennis, diba? Yung Strengthening the Soul of Your Leadership by Ruth Haley Barton. Yeah. It's really a good book na changed my perspective on slowing down and pacing yourself. Na even sabi sa word din na to ride along the rhythms of God's grace. The Message version ng ng Come to Me, all you are heavily burdened and I will give you rest. Rhythms of grace. So there is a rhythm to do things. There is a pace to do things. Parang hindi ka parang kaya nga time and season. It's a topic that resounds in my heart. It's because you need to find that balance and pace of your life na God wants you to do, because you can do a lot of good things. You can do a lot of great things, but if God hindi pinapagawa sa'yo ni God, you will be disobedient. Diba? I can disciple 100 students kung hanggat kaya ko. Pero if God is telling me to rest, tas di ako nag-rest, I'm just disobedient. And diba yung heart ko dapat is to honor God and to do what He says. So if He's calling me to rest, I have to rest. And I realized na in longevity and sustainability, kailangan talaga natin hanapin yung rhythm na yun. So ako, parang how do I take care of myself now na ang dami yung energy ng mga estudyante, grabe. Yun, parang learning to say no din. And it's also part of training them eh. Kasi kami before, ako, especially nung nag-start ako parang every Saturday hanggang 12:00, 1:00 kami, ganon. Ganon kami. Parang, because masaya kasi kasama yung hindi kayo nagkakasala, masaya kayo, kwentuhan, conversations. Pero ngayon na ako, parang, there's a boundary, there's limit to it, na parang tuturuan din natin yung next generation na huwag magpuyat, to take care, the body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, ganyan. And para makahelp din sa health natin.
I think what Ronnie is saying is we want to be a good example to the next generation. Parang I heard it from our mentor, one of our mentors. She said, "Now what we do in moderation, the next generation will do it in exaggeration." So kung halimbawa hindi namin pinaprioritize yung rest namin, ano pang i-expect namin sa next generation? Kung nakatambay kami ng 12 a.m., 1 a.m., paano pa namin sila tuturuan na, guys, you have to take care of yourself. Kailangan umuwi kayo kasi mga nanay, tatay nyo nag-aalala na. Kung kami nakikita nila sa social media namin, naka-live pa kami na madaling araw. So, live selling. Ano ba? Side hustle. Joke lang.
Galing. And so, there you just mentioned it, no? It's really the perfect time for everything, di ba? There's a time to minister to the kids. There's a time for yourself.
Yes.
There's a time also to rest, di ba? Rest peacefully, wag in peace.
Tama.
Iba yun. No? You have to rest peacefully, di ba? Kasi, syempre, the older you get, sabi nga nila, the older you get, the less sleep you need. No eh. I mean, I'm 56 already, but ako,
56.
Alam ko 40.
Come on.
55. Kayo Last guesting nyo lang.
But, can I continue?
Alam mo ba sa
Welcome to Connie and Ronnie Show!
But, at 56, I really try to get 8 hours of sleep talaga. As much as I can, right? Although this season, kasi we're in transition because we're opening a new business, so that kind of requires us to be late a little bit. But before, when the kids were in school, I'll take them home by 5:30, 6. We're already having dinner. By 8:30, 9, I'm in bed.
Wow.
Ganon. Kasi kailangan di ba? Perfect time kasi lahat di ba? You have to give time for your rest. You have to give time for your nutrition, di ba? How, not just what you eat, but how you eat. Pati yun, may oras yun. 20 minutes before your stomach tells your brain that you're full. So if you eat slow, you don't eat because you don't eat to a point where yung bundat ka. You just eat to be full. Di ba yung gano'n yung bundat, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't find the word.
Bloated?
Bloated? Yeah, you don't eat. Kasi sanay tayo ng mabilisan di ba?
I think nature of work there.
Yeah, kasi isang oras lang isang oras lang. So, kailangan ko kumain. But our guest before, our nutrition coach, she said, sabi niya, eat slow because, you don't live to eat, you just eat to live. Diba? Parang, you just make sure that you're full kasi most especially if you're in a desk job, hindi mo na burn lahat ng kinakain mo. That's why it turns into fat. Diba? As compared to those who are in the field, like sales, or yung doing manual work, right? Sa kanila, after eating, yung gamit nila ng food is for energy. They really burn it. Diba? So for us, who work mostly in desk jobs, or we don't move a lot as much, just eat enough. So, mata-timing mo siya na in 20 minutes, busog ka na. Diba? You're full. So, no, sorry, you're filled. You're not full, you're filled. So, okay ka na. See, it's about time pa rin Di ba? Perfect time yun That's the perfect time. So, sleep has its own time. 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. is REM. Normal cycle, rapid eye movement. But they say, kasi nga, baliktad na di ba? You have people who work in outsource, graveyard shift. So the REM can happen anytime. Basta lang pala deep yung sleep. So if you don't get the deep sleep, baliwala yung, your brain is still super active, it's still working. So paggising mo, pagod ka pa rin. Perfect time na naman yun, di ba? So you have to make sure that you maximize the deep sleep na tinatawag nila. Regardless of what schedule, kasi not everybody man has our schedule, di ba? Meron yung mga umaga tulog sila, di ba? The whole day sila tulog. So everything is really about perfect time. And it's said, di ba? Nakalagay dyan, there's a time and a season for everything, right? A time to, ano ba yan? Marami yun eh, di ba?
Gather, a time to scatter.
Dami yan, a time to sow, a time to reap. So it's all about timing. And I think the challenge for us, most especially when you're still young, is you want it now. Di ba? Lalo na pagdating sa social media kasi, di ba, it's instant.
Yes.
Hindi mo nga hinihingi. Sinasabi mong algorithm, di ba? Hindi mo nga hinihingi. Dumarating na lang eh. Di ba? Hindi mo sinasearch.
Everywhere.
Correct. Later, watch out. In your phones, lalabas yan, time management, di ba? Lalabas lahat
That was
yan.
the conversations with RD.
Yan.
Yes, please. Conversation.
Every Monday, new episode at 6 p.m.
Yan!
Yeah, but yeah, I enjoy the conversation with both of you because I learned so much now. And before we go, any last words that you want to share with our viewers, our audience?
Siguro ako, Kuya RD, yung about good steward.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Lord has given us a lot of resources, and as His child, our goal is to be a good steward of all those resources. Whether relationship yan, time yan, money yan. We would like to ask ourselves always na, am I being a good steward if I'm gonna do this? Kung nag-stay na ba ako dito sa social media ko for a longer time, am I being a good steward?
Yeah.
So, asking those kind of questions will actually help us to assess na if we're managing ba our time properly or correctly. So,
Galing.
yan.
Very
How
nice.
about you?
Sa akin siguro, for the younger audience, teach us to number our days. It says in the word, teach us to number our days. And I pray and I hope na that's the posture of our hearts, that we will really be a faithful steward of the time given to us. And I just wanna point out na, I have a point sa time.
Okay lang, may time.
Teach us to number our days. And yun, I got it. Time equals value.
Yeah.
So, I want to share sa mga young people na you really have to know your value. Ano yung binavalue mo sa life mo. May nakapagsabi sa akin before na kapag alam mo yung value mo, mas madaling mag-prioritize. Mas madaling mag-decide.
Correct.
Kasi yung time mo, limited siya eh. 24 hours ka in a day. So, ano yung unahin mo? Alin yung po-postpone mo? Alin yung de-delay mo? Alin yung pa-prioritize mo?
Yeah.
So, one time management hack is to really know what you value. So, if that's set, for example, I value my time with family, I value my time for the next generation, it's easy for me to say no. Kasi diba sabi ko kanina, nahihirapan sila mag-say no, parang yes na lang sa lahat. So I guess it's really important na you know what you value, you know what to say yes to, you know what to say no to.
Galing. Thank you very much, ladies. And
Thank you so
just to, you're welcome. And to wrap this all up, for me, the key learnings that I got from both of you, Connie and Ronnie, are number one is if time were currency, invest it in yourself first. Diba? Kasi you were saying that, no? When you invest in yourself, kasi, and also yourself, when you invest in proper sleep, when you invest your time to learn, diba? And sleep, it just brings out the best of you.
That's right.
Diba? It adds on to you. And not only adds on to you in terms of knowledge, in terms of health reasons, but when you go to work and you begin to work with your team, begin to work with the students, you're now a value add.
Yes.
Diba? Ikaw yung, there are people whom you just like being around. Punong-puno kasi yung mga taong yun eh. Di ba? Because if a person is empty or half full, chances are when you're with them, guess what? Sila yung kumukuha sa'yo.
Yes, yes.
Kaya there are also people who are draining to be with. Di ba?
Right.
Yung mga taong parang, pilit kausap nito.
Yeah,
Di ba?
yeah.
May mga ganun. Eh.
Some,
Like, and most of all, but it's true. We need to invest in ourselves. That's one. I think a major investment. If the currency was 1 million in terms of time currency, I would easily put in about 400,000 into that. Ganun na kaagad. 400,000 into that. And then invest in your family.
Yes.
Invest in your family, which means that, because truth to tell, at the end of our life,
Right.
They're the one.
they're the ones who will suffer the loss the most. Di ba?
Yes, yes.
Unlike our colleagues, yung mga kasama natin sa campus ministry, or even our friends in church, even our friends outside of church, they'll just be there in the wake, 1 or 2 hours. They'll sit down with your family, send your condolences, send flowers. Kakain pa yan. Pagkain na
Magti-take out pa.
magti-take out pa. Magsasaron pa, di ba?
bago magpagpag.
Ganon. But they'll only be there a couple of hours and then that's it, di ba? But
Yes.
your family, they will be the ones who suffer the loss the most,
Yes.
di ba? That's at the end of your life. So, and so many memories, di ba? I mean, you can just imagine that's why there's a new practice now, living eulogy. Living eulogy. You're still alive, but what would you want other people to say of you? Living eulogy. So we practice that. Kunwari, we were teaching that time management. If it were your eulogy, what would you want people to remember you by?
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. So it's kind of you live up to that, or or it gives you a picture of how do people see you.
Yeah.
Diba?
Correct.
So doon mo makikita yung, that's how I come out to people. Diba? Perception yan di ba? Yung dating mo sa tao. So invest in your family because they're really your treasure, diba? Your gems. And then the last thing that I learned from you is pass it on diba? To the next generation.
Yes.
So I want to thank you both, ladies, for this time to share with them. And those of you out there who maybe want to know more about Every Nation Campus, and how do you, if you have a heart for the youth, how do they get in touch with you? If they want to support, or
You can just message us in our Facebook.
your Facebook is
Connie Cabajo Cornelio. You can also reach us in our Every Nation Campus Makati page and also our Instagram. Nandun din kami, Every Nation Campus Makati.
There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, for tuning in again on Conversations with RD Abelio. If you want to have this conversation, if you want to invite me to your sessions, if you want me to do a session for you or coaching, you can reach me through rd.abelio@gmail.com. Email. Email. Or you can go to my Facebook page, RD Abelio, or Instagram.
Yes.
I'm also on TikTok.
Yes!
Nadidelete niya.
Nadidelete niya. The social media, you just type RD Abelio. I'm sure you're gonna find me there.
Double L.
Double L, yes.
Okay.
ABELLO. Or wait till the end of the show because all the details will be there. All right, so we'll see you all again next week here on Conversations with RD Abelio.
Conversations are click, follow, subscribe.